You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast with your host, Safan. Transmission will commence momentarily.
Hi guys, doing? My name's Stefan. You can find me on Twitter and Gap.ai. In this episode, but first, let me say, if you're a SJW, socialist, Marxist, communist, please exit this channel. This channel is only for patriots and real American. And on that note, guys, let's start the show. This is a segment I would like to call... Sorry, my dog is playing with a bottle. Call Talking Smack About. Alright. The lucky candidate we're talking smack about today will be Mark Zuckerberg. All right, if you aren't aware, you've been sleeping under a rock. If you don't know, all right, this guy been doing a lot of shady stuff, right? Banning people, banning Maya Annapolis, banning Paul Joseph Watson, banning Laura Loomer, and just to add a little spice so he won't seem biased, he banned Louis Farrakhan, right? But I'm not here to defend Louis Farrakhan, but I am here to defend all the other people, right? For the reason why they get banned, because of their conservative point of view. And he wanted to mix in Louis Farrakhan with these group of people, right? Louis Farrakhan have been spreading so much more hate message than Laura Loomer, Paul Joseph Watson, all right? Alex Jones, all right? All right, and Mark Zuckerberg is behind all these banning. This little weasel, Mark Zuckerberg, this little weasel, right? This Democrat, all right? If you don't know how he got Facebook, is because of his friend Eduardo, I think. He stole it from him, all right? It's like everything else. This guy is a communist, straight up. He's a communist. He's got an Asian wife, right? I don't know. Look, if it wasn't for his money, he wouldn't get a wife at all. He's a loser. Complete sissy, beta male loser, all right? And nobody's gonna. If you look up to Mark Zuckerberg, you are a scumbag. Why would you look up to this guy? All right, he's a sissy boy. Anybody could take him down. All right, yoke him up. Okay, and now he's on a mission of banning people for the heck of it. All right, this is a slippery slope, right? It's just not. It's just not banning conservative, right? It's a slippery slope, so it could also ban anybody who have an outside opinion from the norm. That's what it is. If you're a liberal, you could be bad as well, all right? This is Mark Zuckerberg, all right? Not only this, he's been having a lot of heat. He's been buying land. If you're unaware, he's buying Hawaii land and taking people's land away, all right? In Hawaii, people don't like Mark Zuckerberg, all right? People hate that guy. Buying land and building a wall. Keep people out of it. Mark Zuckerberg. All right, I'm just talking smack about him. I don't care if I have full fact or not, man. You guys should not be going to his site at all. Facebook? Really? Facebook? Are you guys still on that? That's archaic. I don't use Facebook anymore. I don't even have a Facebook account. Or Instagram. I don't use none of his BS service. You don't need it. You survive without Facebook once, and you can survive without it. All right? Again. You live without Facebook before, and you can live without Facebook again. I keep telling everybody, delete your account. You do not need Facebook. Delete it. Just delete it. I delete mine, and I'm perfectly fine. I'm able to live my life on a regular basis. All right? Mark Zuckerberg. All right? If you don't know this guy made an app, or not app, a website, judging women. All right? To see which one's ugly, which is not ugly, and let people vote on it. All right, this is the guy, Mark Zuckerberg. He made this website judging people by their look. All right, and he said the people who's using his platform are dumb effers. Go look it up. I'm not saying that on my butt. If you disagree, go look it up. All right. Facebook, they're selling your data. All right, you don't want to deal with this BS for Mark Zuckerberg. He's selling all your information. All right. My dog's still biting. Sorry about that if you can hear it. Stop it. All right. This guy's selling your data. All right? I'm telling people to get off of it. I tell everybody that I know, get off of Facebook. It's not good for you. It's not good for your health. It's known that Facebook have addiction, create addictions. It create a dopamine rush in your head. one should not use Facebook or Instagram. They're mining your data. They spying on you as well, right? And now they're coming out with this thing called the Facebook portal, right? It's basically a TV monitor for $100 that you can call out. Who needs that? All right? Why would you need that? You have a computer. Why would you need that? And it's geared towards, the claim is saying that it's easy to use, that even grand folks are able to use it. That's what the agenda is, to get into another market, a niche market. All right? The market that they want to tap on is senior citizen. All right, that's why you see everybody and your mama on Facebook now. I don't use that simply because of that. All right, it used to be only exclusive to college students. Facebook, it's called the Facebook before. All right, but I'm talking about Mark Zuckerberg. This guy have an Asian wife. All right, he's probably dealing with. The reason why he have Asian wife is probably dealing with some kind of communistic tide in China right now. He's probably doing some dirt in China. All right, he invested $20 or $2 billion in this company called Oculus Rift. Is a VR headset. All right, try to get people into the VR. Don't do it, guys. Look, you're putting a monitor on your eyes for how long in 3D? You know you could screw up your eyeball. Don't blame me if you get blind by his stupid device, Oculus Rift. All right, don't buy that, guys. Do not buy that. They want to say VR is the future. I'm not buying it. I'm not going to put a monitor on my eyeball, screw up my retina, all right? Screw up my vision. Next thing you know, I can't see anymore. All right, this guy have bad intentions. All right? In one interview, they saw what quote unquote the Star of David. Now, if you don't know about occultic, it's the Star of David isn't really originally called the Star of David. It's called the Star of Satan. All right, the Star of Satan, because there's a cube in the middle of that star. This is what they don't understand. All right. Once again, make it clear, I'm not against Jewish. Zionist, yes. All right, but I'm not against Jewish. I love Jewish people. But when you look at the Star of David, all right, it's actually a cube. A cube is a representation of Saturn. Saturn is a representation of Kronos. Kronos, also known as Satan. All right? It's all these ties, occultic meanings. All right? And the Star of David is actually the Star of Satan. People don't know that. Why do you think I have a cube inside of it? And when it said Israel, right? Break up the word Israel. Israel. All right? I-S, Isis, Ra, the god, the Egyptian god Ra, and Elohim, Israel. All right? Not Elohim, but something. You have to watch one of my occultic videos to get that. I'll explain it in my occultic video when I get to that. Right? But let's focus on Mark Zuckerberg right now. All right? This guy is an evil person. You don't know his background. All right? You do not want to jump into his platform. All right? Yes, he's a Jew, and I'm not talking about stuff right now, but I'm not attacking him because he's Jewish. I love Jewish people. I'm not anti-Semite. All right? There are rabbis in America right now who believe that the state of Israel should not be established. Okay? There are rabbis in America who believe the state of Israel should not be established. All right? When I said the state of Israel should not be established, I'm not being anti-Semitic. All right? I don't hate Jews. I love Jewish. What happened in the Poway synagogue, I just condone that. All right? I disavow that. That should not be happening. We should not be attacking Jewish people. All right? We should not. Violence is never the answer. All right? But going back to Mark Zuckerberg, he's a Jewish guy, right? But I'm not attacking him of his Jewish belief. All right? I'm attacking him as a person. This guy, he's so backstabbing. He stole his friend's idea, Facebook, and called it as his own, put himself as CEO. Next thing you know, put on a public auction. IPOs. And become an instant billionaire overnight. Right? And people can't seem that Facebook is made for them to be addicted to. Get off of Facebook. I'm telling you guys. Get off of Instagram. Okay? Get off of those social media platforms. Alright? I don't want to say use Twitter, man, because Twitter is even worse as well. Alright? But at least Twitter, they're trying to get better, I guess. I'm not defending Twitter at all. I'm not defending them. Jack Dorsey is an a-hole in itself. I could do another video about him too, but right now I'm focusing on Mark Zuckerberg. But Facebook is more evil. It's an evil entity, basically. This is getting too much power. He won't use the concept that because it's a public company, they're able to ban all these people. No, not really, because you're publishing people's comment. Once you publish people's comment, you can't just ban people like that. You're a publisher. In my opinion, Facebook is a publisher. All right? That's my opinion. All right? But Mark Zuckerberg, you cannot believe this guy. I think this guy, Mark Zuckerberg, he have ambition of running for president or office. That's what I believe. And he's only 34. All right? He have a long way to go. I really want Facebook to fail so bad and make him bankrupt. I really do. Social media is not a good thing, especially Facebook and Instagram. All right, and stop asking me. I got a lot of people like, what's your Facebook? Like, I don't have any. What's your Instagram? I don't have any. Sorry. I will not. I refuse to go back to those platforms. All right? They're mining your data. Mark Zuckerberg is selling it, and he says he's not going to do it again. How can you trust a person like Mark Zuckerberg? You can't trust a person like that. That guy is manipulative, or I don't know what his wife's seeing in him. It's a sissy. All right? If it wasn't for his money, he's got nothing. All right? He don't understand what regular people go through. He went to Harvard. All right? How can you not everybody get the privilege of going to Harvard? How can you resonate with people? You can't resonate with people. All right? And he's a liberal. He's a far leftist liberal. He wouldn't ban Laura Loomer, Paul Joseph Watson, and all these conservative Yiannopoulos. But yet again, group like Antifa are able to have their website up there. Why don't you ban Antifa? They're promoting violence. Why don't you ban ISIS? ISIS have a Facebook page as well. All right, why did you ban all these people? You ban a single person, a single entity? What kind of following, what kind of damage will Laura Loomer do? Not much. Paul Joseph Watson, he ain't gonna do much. He don't have an army. And he's not advocating violence. Laura Loomer's not advocating violence. Alex Jones not advocating violence. And who else? Yiannopoulos is not advocating violence. If anything, he should be protected. He's a homosexual. Aren't you guys are for LGBT? Jesus Christ, these people are so hypocrite. Mark Zuckerberg. All right, this guy is a terrible person. Terrible person. Un-American person. Want to censor people. How is it American to censor people? That is the most anti-American ever. To censor people. All right. This guy's a joke. This guy's a creep. Like I said, delete your Facebook. Delete your Instagram. Who cares? Who cares? You couldn't survive without it. All right? But I don't know. Let me know you agree. You think Mark Zuckerberg is a douchebag? He's a scumbag? Let me know you agree. Would you use his platform? Would you ever go back to his platform? Will you delete your Facebook account? Would you delete your Instagram? Let me know. Would you do it? All right? On that note, I'd like to end it right here because I'm done talking about Mark Zuckerberg. This guy's a scumbag right now. Banning everybody on the planet because they don't align with his views. All right? If you like what I do, right, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Gab.ai. We need boost up Gab.ai. That's the only site, that's the only platform for conservative, right? And on that note, guys, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm not monetized by Facebook or not Facebook, YouTube. So I'm not bound by anybody. So I can say whatever the heck I want. That's mean I'm unscripted, unrehearsed, unedited. All right, if you like what I do and want support, most definitely follow me on Twitter and gap.ai. And importantly, subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get my message across to as much platform as possible. All right, and let everybody know what's up. But on that note, guys, let me know you agree. Mark Zuckerberg's a scumbag, a douchebag? Leave your comment below. And on that note, guys, this is the HighlyEvolvedPodcast. This is the end of another episode of talking smack about Mark Zuckerberg. All right, and on that note, once again, I'll talk to you guys later in the next broadcast. All right, you guys have a good day. Peace.